try this again. Let's see. All right, I'm back to the old one. Let's see. Back to the old version now. This is getting extremely annoying. So we're going to rule out the OBS, that's the problem. And it does not allow me to live stream with YouTube. Does not allow me to live stream by itself. You have to use another piece of software, which sucks. I don't know why YouTube did that, but it complicates things completely. So it's just, so Stack and Stormtrooper, I'm back to Livestream. OBS is doing the same thing that Livestream used to do and crapping out on me. And you probably will understand this because you moved back to Livestream. So I don't know what's going on here, but it must be my computer, but everything else works fine. The webcam works great. Yeah, but OBS is doing the same thing. Stacking Stormtrooper is kicking me out. The audio is just cutting off and everything's cutting out. Oh, I know you are, Stacking Stormtrooper, but I was too. Just a minute ago, I was on OBS. Now I'm back to Livestream because OBS keeps cutting out on me, like Livestream did. So now I'm back to Livestream again, and we're going to see if it works here. My internet connection is excellent. No problems with hardware. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Well, it's not having any issues for you. It must be something on my computer, which means I'm going to need to get a new computer, I think. Because I don't know what it could be. All the drivers and everything are all up to date. And I restarted my computer. The modem's been restarted. So I have no idea what else it could be. Yes, indeed. The chat won't come over. Everyone is staying in the other stream. You might want to go tell them that we've started this one. And that's just it. I hate to keep doing this to people. I'm probably, if this happens Friday, it's probably be the last time I stream until I get a new computer. Because this is just gonna be a pain for people to have to keep jumping streams like this. I've already had 1 or 2 people say that they're not going to watch anymore if this keeps happening. So I don't want to have that reputation. DW can't get any kicks off of Route 66 series. No worries. It's not for everybody. It can totally understandable. Did the U.S. Mint get the approval from Donald in New Mexico? I think they did. Oh, snap, New Mexico, says Christopher Sanchez. All right. Even Terry's getting mad. We can't have Terry getting mad, and I'm almost out of coffee. Reputation can't get worse. That's right. Terry 79 is going to smash plates in a minute. That's right. She sure is. Shame on her. Interesting indeed. One of my close friends collects a Route 66 series. Cool. Nice. It's me. I'm that close friend. Thank you, CCT. Donna of New Mexico quit watching after the first stream. Barbara Carbone is dizzy. I got a sickness, and the only cure is silver. All right. B. Poi posed a video that I don't think has anything to do with this, but okay. Beautiful set, says Silver Legion. Thank you. Very cool. Thank you so much. I think it's pretty cool. Alan Gold is going to scoot his rear on your rug like a dog with worms. That's right. He sure is. I think he does have worms. I think he's got a tapeworm. Like to scoot his butt. His butt itches all the time, I'm sure. I'm sure of it. Thanks, Silver Legion. Fiat Destroyer, they look really cool. Yes, indeed, they do. I think they're cool looking, too. Let's see here. All right. Part-time Prepper says, very tempting, like the silver design a little bit more. Thanks for sharing, Sal. Yes. No worries. Thanks, Part-time Preppers. Appreciate you, my friend. All right. Yes, from the right one. Sorry, guys. I warned you from the beginning that this might happen. All right. Vogus. Thanks, Chuck and Plot and Sal. I love silver, nickel, copper, and gold. Many minor stocks are pretty cheap, and the price of them makes them to be a part of something called penny stocks, which we are really volatile, and sometimes articles like this can make the stocks move super crazy. Please be careful, make own judgments, and study hard. Exactly right. Sage advice, great advice, Bogus. Well said. Sometimes these articles are said to make movements in those kind of markets, and penny stocks are super risky. So yes, be very careful. Well said there, sir. Silver bean counter, copper does have value, but it's incredibly bulky. Very true. Almost like buying a barrel of oil for $65. Manufacturers, though, they do buy it up. Yes, very good point. Very good point indeed. Silver bean counter, another great channel. Yes, all right. Thank you from Moondog. Appreciate you being here for me, my friend. And Graham Stacker is here too. Graham Stacker, hello, my friend. And I can't mess up again. 3 strikes and I'm out. Yes, indeed. Good to see Graham Stacker here. He might be ready for Stacking Stormtroopers auction tonight. Barbara Carbone just burned the carpet. Oh, that's not good. Let me ask you this, Barbara. Does the carpet match the drapes? All right, let's see here. Adrian, FC82, silver should be way over $50 an ounce. Oh, okay. So he would be in that category that thinks it's over 30, obviously. Nice golden pieces, Sal. Thank you, Adrian. Appreciate that, my friend. Very much, very kind of you. And Mike Miller says, I save every pre-82 penny I get my hands on because I can. Somebody saved all the 90% we stack. Otherwise, it would have been all been melted in the 80s. Small sense of beginning to have times S face value. Let my granddaughter find out how much the market expands and if I was right for stacking them. Yes, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you have a place to store them, because they can accumulate quite a bit of them. I ended up trading some in because I was getting a whole bunch of them too. All right, let's see here. Big Red, want to go get some sales? Take the queen off the face. First time equals millions. Well, it'll be very interesting to see once the queen does pass. And I'm going to watch another episode of The Crown tonight too, guys. So I'm probably going to be splitting here soon. Is to see if the Commonwealth nations decide to continue running monarchies on their coins. Okay. All right, Stacking Stormtrooper's got to get ready for his auction tonight. I'll see you later. I'll try to pop in. I may not be on quite as long tonight, but I'll try to swing in for a little bit, Stacking Stormtrooper. Thank you so much, sir. And yes, I do have to make a promise to Alan Gold that I make 7 Christmas videos on that day. So I'm going to make 7 Christmas videos. I'm going to be very touching videos. And I'm going to probably put a dig at Alan Gold. I will say Jesus was born and Alan Gold was scorned. Yes, indeed. That'll probably be the message of the Christmas video. All right. Yes, indeed. Okay. Watch your show, dude. Watch. All right, cool. All right. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. All right. Silver Magnolia. I stack silver and some gold as that means a hedge. I stack copper for its beauty. I happen to like the color of copper. Simply a personal preference. Yes. Yes, I understand. Copper is cool. It's got a neat look to it. For sure. It is beautiful, for sure. Some people like the way it tones. All right. Very good. Let's see here. AppMax, thanks for the review, Sal. You made some good points. We'll take them into consideration if we decide to release more exclusive Route 66 packaging. Cool. Well, thank you so much. Yes, indeed. And I like the package. I mean, and I like the way that it's put together. And I'm waiting for somebody else to get the punchline to that, but very cool. It would be neat to have a version of it that is kind of circular with the round in the middle and those around the edge. But there's a lot of different things, and you have to do what's cost effective. But I think it's a great piece indeed. But thank you, AppMax. Van Wood, I love these rounds. Hell, I've been collecting them. I actually live in one of the states that will be featured soon on them. In Flagstaff, there's a wonderful cafe right on Route 66. Anytime I go up there, that's the first place I go. Well, cool, Van. I'm going to take it that you live in Arizona. I'm going to make that educated guess. And why? Because I went to school. All right, very good. All right. Tricky Guy is here. Tricky Guy is here, everybody. Steve collects. That's really nice. I love the box you can get for them. Yes. Very, very cool. All right. Alex Mills says, I'm requesting a follow-up video. We know the 1%, but what is the apparent and the speculative hidden percentage of stackers of PM in their subcategories local and abroad? I have heard that a report of 3% of the population knew the value of PMs and acted on it would immediately debase the central banks. So it'd be interesting to know just how many people will be aware of the market's potentials. Salivate mug coming from the misses of the season. So I'm expecting the best quality. Peace. Well, Alex, well, a good question. That would be something to do a video on, but I would have to do it based off of a theoretical. I might have to do a little research on it. But Alex Mills, definitely remind me of it as I think about it, for sure. Definitely. Thank you so much. Hillbilly prepping is freezing up so many times. Be leaving soon. Is it frozen up again? I know. I'm sorry about that. Because in this one, it doesn't tell me if it's freezing up. So you have to tell me if it is. All right, it's back. So what I've got to do, guys, is I have got to literally, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with this stupid light stream, and I'm going to come back in here and just refresh this as quickly as I can and try this. I think that's what I'm going to do. That's the way to do it. That way I can stay on the same stream and come back. But here's what I'm going to need from you guys, okay? In order for me to do this efficiently until I get a new computer, I can't think of what else it can be. And it's going to be next year before I get this computer, by the way, sadly. But, and so I don't start a new stream, is I can't have anybody joking around with me. And so in other words, if the audio goes down or the video goes down, let me know right away. And so I can fix it and come back in very quickly like that. So we're not down too often. OBS does not allow me to continue a stream. This Livestream software will do that. So if you guys can help me with that, we'll have minimal interruptions and we'll just keep going as much as we can. Now, obviously, if it becomes a super problem, but there's something going on and I can't figure out what it is. Internet connection's fine. The modem is fine. The computer's been restarted. So I think this will be the way we'll have to do it. So if you guys can help me with that, we can have it with as minimal interruption as possible, which means that if I call a scammer in the middle of this, it's going to be a problem. We're going to have them hold on a little bit. So yeah, so we'll have to keep the joke. Some people like to joke and say, oh, audio is fuzzy or something like that. And they're just joking. And then I don't want that because I really don't want to have that issue. So let's call a scammer real quick for you guys' patience. Let's get into a scammer. Let's call this guy over here. Where we at here? Oh, look at that. Okay, this is a new one that I did on my light stream. Telegram, but he didn't give a phone number, so let's delete that. But this guy did, so let's get over here. Let's call him. We'll do that right at the outset. Let's see here. Okay, Media Man, good to see ya. We're going to get a scammer going here. This guy, we've got... Oh, he has a different language. I don't even know what language this is, but Anderson Parker Clark. Probably not going to answer. It's probably a... All right, this one here is about the debt. Okay, let's call this guy. I'm Dundrenbond. Michael Robb. Hacker Michael Robb. Yeah, there we go. This is the same kind of guy. Here we go.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Alex. Hey, thanks, Hillbilly Prepping. I appreciate you, my friend. We're going to try to get this guy. Then we're going to try to call one of these other people. We're going to have some fun.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hello, I was calling about the loan thing. Saw your comment over here, and I wanted to find out about Michael Robb. Had he cleared you off your 8 years of debt and $21,000 and loaded the account with an extra $10,000? And he's a godsend. Please answer the phone. I want to try to get an answer solution since he doesn't charge any amount. So I'm going to try to call you back right now. I would encourage you to please answer the phone. Thank you very much. All right, now we're going to wait just a little bit to do that. So let me get back to here and get back into the groove of things here again. Let's see here. Yes, indeed. Where are we at? There's that. Okay. Okay, now. Let's get back down to Electric Avenue. Hopefully we can get these people to answer their phones. If the gold and silver ratio were at a historically normal level, silver would be $100 to $150 right now. Not necessarily. Maybe you're thinking about the ratio. And I don't even know if the ratio that would be, but anyways, but thank you. Paul Deitch says first on this video, silver, $1,161 an ounce, the debt clock. All right. Medio and Hi Steve is here. Hello, Hi Steve. Thank you guys. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Thomas, Edstow, appreciate you being here all the way from Norway. It's late over there. Thank you guys. Platinum to the moon, says Coins A to Z. There you go. We need a platinum to dollar ratio now, don't we? We're going to finish out this cold coffee. We're in the groove. Okay. I wish there was a true cost per ounce of silver. Yes. I know, man. I tell you. But the thing is that if it was, we would really be in trouble. Sean, 1744, good to see you, my friend. Been a while. Hope. Okay, Alex Mills is here. Yes, thank you, Alex. Sorry about that. We've had trouble tonight, but I think we have a temporary solution to a permanent problem. We've got a problem with the connections going on, and I think it's my computer, but we found a way to stay in the same stream. So thank you for putting up with me. Thank you, Alex, for your suggestion. And Alex, by the way, if you can maybe shoot that over to me in an email, kind of outlining what you talked about so I don't forget, so I can kind of think about it and do some research on it. I'd appreciate that, Alex. But thank you so much for being here. And appreciate you ordering that too, by the way. All right. So Jay Silver Bravo, appreciate you too, my friend. Fourth says Bob Silver. We haven't seen Bob Silver in a while. Good to see Bob the Builder. Yes, indeed. All right. This is my impersonation of Stacking Stormtrooper impersonating me. Yes, indeed. Hello. Welcome to one and all. We're going to do this. William Lanucci. Wow. Okay. This is a lot here. Did you ever wonder why they are trying to get everybody to buy gold while not mentioning silver? Did you ever think about it with a ratio of practically 80-1? Think, man, why would Goldman Sachs is hoarding over 800,000 ounces, which is really, well, I haven't seen any proof or they have that much silver. This said JP Morgan had all the silver too. Now JP Morgan may be the custodian of that of a lot of silver, but it doesn't mean they own it all. And I haven't heard that about Goldman Sachs. Far silver being 1,061 ounce to dollar ratio, 1913 265, which is a comparison. It's because they're printing currency on a screen. It takes 3 months to hit the markets, of which we all have. When the left and originally went up 2052, then we're going to see silver break out. Something to break out again shortly. Yes, a reset is already underway. Good fellow in there in the crowd. We the people have to have silver or even gold. I wonder why. Do you think it has to do with being a Christian, or do we think for the Constitution, the law of which was fulfilled? We are the real Israel, Abraham's seed. Of course, it is what the faith in the Bible says. All right, very good. Merry Christmas to you, and thank you. Interesting. I don't know that the reset is actually underway yet. They may be thinking about it and calculating it, but I think the ratio is, and I've talked about the ratio and kind of why it is the way it is. It's the duality of silver. And we may not see the ratio tighten up to where we think it should be. But anyways, I digress. But thank you. All right. Coins A to Z, modern monetary theory advocates would have us believe this national debt is irrelevant. Yes. Well, and I understand. You're right, Coins A to Z. They would. But the thing is unfortunately, it seems like people don't care. And they'll be proven right until they're not. In other words, it's going to come crashing someday. The debt's going to come back to haunt us, and I think it'll be a very quick thing when it does happen. And they're betting their bottom dollar. For Munda, Sal, if I may, I'm in the $30 bracket, around $75 Australian. Okay, all right, yes, sir. Yeah, yeah, okay. So he thinks it should be over $30 as well too. Thanks, for Munda. Appreciate your input there. All right. Silver heist. I don't know if this applies to Sudan, but if an African country is letting Geiger or another mint like their nation bullion coins, they should also negotiate for the mint to buy their mined gold and silver. Yes, I agree. Yes. Yep. Good point. Good point. Silver heist also, it's lagging. Okay, so there's a hint that we're having some issues here. Thanks, Terry. We'll see if it continues on, and then we'll immediately try to restart this thing here in a minute. We'll see if I go out. The investment in premiums and fees has faded away, but the 1 ounce of gold remains. All right. That's right. That's exactly right. It's okay at the moment, says Martin Bell. Okay, good. We're all right. My personal debt is number 1. All right. Very good. And we've got Evan Thomas says, my wife is pissed. I keep coming home with new coins. Oh, well. I hear you, brother. Yeah. Oh, man. Crazy. Wow, that equals to 61,944.823 Dominican pesos. Yes, it does, Chuck. Wow. Crazy, is it not? Julia 777 doesn't mean much, but showing the Federal Reserve is starting to sweat a little bit more. The creature can only go so far. Yes, that's right. Crazy, crazy. Buffalo Bullion, you think the debt is scary. You should see me completely naked, bent over picking up a 100-ounce silver bar, especially when it hits the debt clock price. I imagine by that time, my hemorrhoids will be dragging the floor. There won't be enough coffee to earth or slurp up in that case. Man, that put an image in my mind, Buffalo Bullion, that is not incredibly pleasant, I must confess. But I'll slurp in your honor anyway, Buffalo Billion. Thanks. It's a mental image some may not want to replay in their mind, just so you know. Kuna Coins. Wow, I'm rich. There you go. That's right. You sure are. Sure are. Wouldn't take much silver to pay off your house with that. Aussie Alchemist says, 239, 263 while watching a video just created $24 million debt. Wow. Sheeple, look at Santa Monica car prices. Yes, that does tell you something. Crazy. $24 million in debt would do us all very well good in this day and age. It's crazy. Silver will always go up. Don't have to be a pumper, Sal. That's right. Yes. In the long run, it will always go up. You're right. Okay, now we're going to try to call back the other guy here in a moment. We're going to try and call back right now before we lose connection. Here, let's do it. Let's give him a buzz back. All right, all the rounds that are not circular, but instead the shape of some object, example, round, looks like Darth Vader, not poured into stamps. I ask instead of Google.
Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Alex, these rounds, are there rounds that are not so? No, and I don't know that you would call them, I don't know what you would call them. Bars, pieces, tricky guy, I'm not sure. Now, coins, a coin can be any shape. A coin, but it would have to have a denominated value for that to be the case. See, I remember my British accent for this guy from the answer.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Oh, I'm incredibly disappointed that you didn't answer the phone, but I'm incredibly impressed that I was able to remember the British accent from which I am speaking to you now. Now, let me just go on to say that I'm going to spend the next 30 years, that's right, and not 30 days, not 30 hours, not 30 months, but 30 years calling you each and every single day so that I can get out of debt and get that extra $10,000. 30 years, and I want it bloody now, blood red, bloody. That's right. And I'm not every 30-day type bloody either. We're talking about every single day for the next 30 years, my friend. Now, I want you to do that because I'm not just pretending to be British. I'm what's another word for pretending? Look up another word for pretending so that I can admit to Silver Limey's accusation that I'm pretending to be British. Yes, indeed. I wanted to be bloody right, and I want to pretend to be British, but I needed to find another word to say for pretend. So stay tuned, you scammer. I'm going to call you back every day for the next 30 days, and you will answer the phone one of these days, and I will chastise you in the most particular way possible, to the point where even Edward VIII will not be able to stop you from Nazi Germany, you imbecile, putrid cricket. All right, that felt so good. It makes me want to call him back again. Let's see if we can try it again. All right. Okay, false. There we go. Impersonating. Thank you. That's another word. Impersonating.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Alex. Come on.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
I'm here again for the third call, and I want to tell you just right out that I'm not pretending. I'm merely impersonating. That's right. I'm just faking it. I'm falsifying it. I'm faking it. But I'm calling you anyway. That's right. I'm not a pretender. I'm an impersonator, you putrid, pungent pappy. And I want to tell you straight up. And here right now. Straight away. I'm going to tell you straight away. That's right. I'm going to tell you straight away, and then I'm going to curve it. Then I'm going to curve it. And then I'm going to tell you straight away. Then I'm going to parallelogram it to you that you are a scamming scammer from the scummiest doldrum ghetto in East London that one has ever seen before. You're so vile and irreputable that someone should take you and rip out your mutated, pulsifying, fragmented scam and turn it inside out and shove it right up your rectum with a piece of cheese and onion fettuccine laced with cocaine residue and mold and stench that will just drip and ooze out of your orifices and out of your eyeballs and earlobes to where it sticks to the hairs that impugn from your earlobes and inside of your ears too, back to the canal, all the way back to all three of those bones, the anvil, the stirrup, and the other one. I forget the name of the other one. I don't know the other name of the other bone. I don't have time to Google it. I don't have time for anybody else to Google it, but they could. That's a hint for them to Google the other bone. It's the anvil, the stirrup, and the other bone in the ear. What is the other one called? The stirrup? Maybe it's the stirrup. I'm not sure. But someone will find out and confirm with me before I hang up this phone. I'm so mad. I'm so mad that I could speak with a British accent for even further and try to keep it going without losing it just a little bit. Drinking bone. It's not the drinking bone. I know it's not the drinking bone. It's not the rectum bone. It's not that. It's the anvil, the stirrup, and the hammer or something like that. I'm not sure what those three bones are called. Someone, somewhere, somehow will tell me. Oh, my goodness. I don't think it's going to happen. It's been well over 30 seconds, and it's not happening. Here, bone. Boner. It's not the boner. It's not the boner. It's not. And I want to be prime minister one of these days. What bone is it? Oh, my goodness. That's what she said. I'm chuffed a bit, and that's for sure. The ham bone is not the ham bone. Now I'm going to have to do it myself. I'm going to have the three bones of the ear. I've got two of them. My goodness. Let's see here. The three bones of the ear. Let's see here. It is.
Goodbye.
Ah, son of a. There goes that. All right. Didn't even get the three. Now I'm too curious to see what these. Well, they're technically called the osculus, the malleus, incus, and the stapes, but I want to know what the nicknames of those bones are. What are the bones? The hammer, the anvil, and the stirrup. All right, there we go. I did end up getting them off. It's the hammer, the anvil, and the stirrup. That'd be good. All right, something happened here. What was that sound? Okay. Oh, I know what happened. Okay, anyways, we're back. And hopefully we still got sound. And hopefully we still got video and all that stuff. We do. No problems here. Commie bones. There we go. Commie bones. That's right, Donald in Mexico. Very good. The hammer and the anvil. That's the hammer and the sickle. The hammer and the sickle would be the commie bones. But indeed. All right. Now, Sal, what's silver worth against the fiat debt? Ooh, priceless. All right. Martin Bell Gaming says, what damages does it cause of 732,000 U.S. bankruptcies and 400,000 U.S. foreclosures? I hate what the evil system causes. Yes, indeed. Crazy. Wow. All right. Let's see. The neck bone is connected to the head bone. That's true. Exactly right. Well, guys, we've been going for a while here. What's going on here? I know. That's what I want to know, too. Who am I and why am I here? Said Admiral Stocksdale in the 1992 debate. Milka's Enterprise says, wouldn't that silver number sure stand out, send the world to their ears? And what are the bones in the ears? No one will know. No one will be able to cash in on those numbers. Great to see you today, Bud, and I'm sure you will be making a lot of remarks on this one. Yes, indeed. I think that if everything came to fruition, everything had to be paid up, we'd just completely go crazy. Play Highway Star. Yes, indeed, I would. But it is getting late, guys. Chris Garner, thank you. I think we have a way, though, now. So before I go, let's see how many viewers we've got here. We've got 45. So what I'm going to do is next live stream, I'm going to come back through this medium, which is called Livestream. We're going to use it again. And if we have any issues, you guys will tell me right away, and then I'll just reconnect. because with this one I can reconnect and hopefully we'll have minimal downtime. Does that sound good for everybody? Because I think that's probably the best thing to do, because my internet connection's fine. The microphone is actually fine. Something somewhere else is having some problem. It still could be my computer, but that's the only way I can think of to make this work until I get a new computer, which is going to be well into next year. So thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate you. Have a great and wonderful evening. And remember, a multitude of gratitude to you all for watching. And we will talk to you later. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.